What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here, and today we're talking about the PlayStation 5 because they just released what is kind of a stealth update, but just to their retro game selection. So for the last couple months, there have been some leaks and rumblings that apparently PlayStation is trying to invent a new way to do like backwards compatibility. Like obviously they have PlayStation Plus Premium, which has PS1, PS2, PS3 kind of, and stuff like PlayStation Portable, but some of the games apparently are more difficult to port, and some of the PS2 stuff has pretty much no features in it. So now the first games built into the new emulator have just been released. Sly Cooper and Tomb Raider, and one of them is a completely broken dumpster fire, and the other is half decent. So let's take a look at this and see why this is so different and why I am still skeptically optimistic about it. So, hi, I'm DreamcastGuy, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So first, let's take a look at Sly Cooper, just so you can kind of get an example as to how this emulator is functioning. So as you can see, this is actually running pretty dang smooth. It looks like it is 60 FPS. It is letterboxed. So a lot of these games, the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation stuff, the PS1 and the PS2 stuff has been running essentially in its original aspect ratio. Now, I know what you're thinking. DreamcastGuy, I've seen PS2 games run widescreen. There is stuff like this Jak and Daxter remaster. This kind of stuff, though, is technically completely rebuilt. This is where the original developers have taken the game and just constructed it entirely new. So this is technically a PlayStation 4 game, whereas this is still a PS2 game in every single way that matters. Now, the other part of this that makes it crazy is these now have the same features as the PlayStation 1 emulated games we've been getting. So this now has rewind, it has save states, and it does have filters. Now, let me actually do something. I'm going to boot up a PlayStation 1 game real quick. So this is the other game that came out today. We got 3 games that were released in PlayStation Plus Premium, 3 retro selections. It was the Star Wars one, it was Tomb Raider, and it was this. Oh, so this is also running in the new PlayStation 2 emulator. Oh, okay. I thought this was a PS1 game. I guess I'm 2002. Yeah, so this is also a PlayStation 2 game. Well, let's see how this looks. Let me see if I can skip all these cutscenes. Loading done. Okay. Press start to begin. So yeah, I turned this on earlier just to see what it would look like. And it did seem pretty beautiful. The rescue begins. Cool. So these games, because they are still technically running on a PlayStation 2 kind of, they do still occasionally have like frame rate issues and stuff, because like right there, see that choppiness? That is part of the console, unfortunately. Whereas with remasters and remakes, they can fix stuff like that. So in this one, there are going to be little issues like that because it is still to its own code. It believes this is a physical disc in an actual console. So when this plays, it can't tell that it's not real. It thinks it is a real PS2 game, you know, flaws and all. But this one is also widescreen. So I've noticed some of these new emulated games are widescreen and some are not. Some of them have the edges cut off. All right, now I can actually play it here. Wow. Okay, that looks really good. I'm sure people who have not played much PS2 would not be super impressed by this. So here's the other part of this PlayStation 2 emulator is that the other PS2 games we got did not have trophies, or a couple did, but a lot did not have any sort of trophy support. Now we actually have full trophy support. That's pretty cool, man. So let me show you the rewind function. So look at this, like right there, I got hit. I can instantly just click back. That's pretty nice. Destroy the orbital array. So to me, this is kind of the promise of the PS2 emulators that does get me excited. Like when these games work, I do like the fact that honestly, the potential of this. There are still so many PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games that I grew up with, that I grew up obsessed with, that I want to see actually come to the PlayStation 5 in a normal playable state. Okay, let me show you the abysmally bad one, because this is so terrible. I'm actually confused as to why this got released. So, each of these games can be purchased solo. I did just get a subscription to PlayStation Plus Premium, so these are included in the service, but if you wanted to purchase this one specifically, for example, this game costs $30. So we're going to skip the intro. I actually already have a save state made here for this video. Brace yourselves. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that frame rate. So Tomb Raider is running at 480p, not even 720. It is running at 480p and 30 FPS. This emulator, I mean, it has to be something beyond just the emulator. There has to be something more crucial and core that's not really working, because this is just bafflingly bad. I mean, it looks downright terrible. Like, let's actually run around a bit here and do some stuff while we're talking. You did see, though, that we can make save states now. Oh, there we go. So it means you can easily revert back. Now, that's a very common feature in any emulator. Now, something I feel like some people are going to say is, why do you care about this? Why do these emulators matter? I mean, honestly, there are better emulators out there. There are some fantastic emulators that already exist from a lot of devs. I could just download a ROM or something like that. But to me, I do like the idea of being able to purchase my games to show the fact that I do want stuff to exist. I am a big believer in vote with your wallet. So if they did make something like a Skies of Arcadia remaster someday or something, I would buy that at any price just because I'm obsessed with Skies of Arcadia. I bought multiple versions of like the Shenmue remasters and stuff. So if they start to actually make the emulators good, if they manage to find a way to like take these games and bring them forward, I would love to show the publishers like, hey, I am a fan who is interested in actually getting more of this. Wow. The graphical, like the blurriness is definitely the weirdest part of this, and the fact that it's 30 FPS. Now, some games get stuck at 30 FPS because it's like engine based. There are certain games where if you increase the frame rate, it breaks the physics or dismantles part of like how things fall and operate. Oh man. God. I'm watching this on a tiny monitor here while I'm recording the gameplay. I've got the big TV next to me. On the big TV, it looks like 50 times worse. Oh my God. Saving a game will progress. Oh no, I'll just jump over here. Oh my God. Like, this is especially weird because this is technically Crystal Dynamics. Isn't it? Crystal Dynamics is now technically owned by Embracer, right? This is one of the companies that got sold off by Square Enix. Whoop. So it's weird to think that a company that is so heavily based on, at this point, making remakes and remasters, the fact that they would make such a pathetic freaking remaster is so baffling. Wait, again, this is one of the ones that's widescreen that I think maybe isn't supposed to be. This has skip schematic, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. I'm going to shoot you, sir. I'm shooting you with the power of the PlayStation 2. So, I guess I'm so shocked about this because I do think the PlayStation 1 emulator is still good. The PlayStation 1 emulator still manages to make games 60 FPS consistently. A lot of the PS1 games do have trophy support, along, of course, with the fact that it does still have the ability to make save states and stuff like that. Now, this does technically have like filter options. Both PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 have this like option to like apply like a fake CRT filter and stuff. It is really funky. Here, let's boot it up. Let's make Tomb Raider look even freaking worse. So a lot of these games back in the day were made to run at standard definition on tube TVs. And if you actually look, there's a lot of videos and stuff online about how CRT TVs look compared to HD TVs and how they definitely tried to accommodate for the physical graphic hardware of the time period. Some of the stuff, if you just straight upscale it, doesn't quite look right. So I do know that a lot of fans prefer. Let's do this. Let's load right now. I do know a lot of fans prefer the CRT look, but in this case, settings, visual presets, default, Classic. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like I need cataract surgery. Oh my. What is the purpose of this? Oh my god. Yeah, don't oh my god. This game costs $30. Yeah, we're going to turn that off before I start to get a freaking headache. Well, I just wanted to check this out because I was excited for this new batch of PlayStation 2 games. It's cool the freaking new emulators exist, but I think they need a bit more work. Maybe they need a bit more patching, a bit more tweaking, because this does not quite seem ready for release, in my opinion. But what do you guys think about it? Are you excited for more PlayStation 2 games in the future? Hopefully with trophy support and stuff like that. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please keep dreaming. Oh man. I know this is one of those like games that people didn't like. It's one of the bad Lara Croft games, but I do like it. I think I like pretty much all the classic Tomb Raiders up until Dark Angel, but this one's still pretty legit. Whoop! Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.